5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Finally, Al starts the freaking podcast off. Jeez.
You lost a step, brother.
Welcome back, folks.
Used to be good at this.
Yeah, Troy's gone. He's off the grid. He's not responding to us.
Nope.
We must have pissed him off some fierce. It's probably because you're always fucking interrupting him.
Probably.
Fuck that guy.
That's what I was thinking. Fucking interrupting him.
Yeah.
Can never talk.
He never had a good take on anything anyway.
What are you talking about, dude? Dude hated Canadians and Brits.
Yeah, but Canada?
Like everybody.
I was going to say Canada. They have the best looking leaders in the world. You seen that hair?
That's all that matters.
Have you seen Trump's hair, dude?
It's like a Pert Plus commercial.
Trump's hair was the best. It's known for that haircut. Anyway, all right. So you wanted to look up anniversary.
Year 2 is like Lint or something like that.
Year 2, I think, is Lent.
I don't remember. I know it's in that mix somewhere.
Well, there's two lists. There's the traditional one and there's a newer one. More modern.
All right. I'm looking. All right, I got some charts here, so we can look at that. Okay, first anniversary is paper. Second is cotton. Third is leather. Fourth is fruit and flowers. Fifth is wood. Sixth is sugar. Seventh, copper. 8, bronze. 9, pottery. 10, tin.
What year is arsenic?
I think it can be put into any one of those years. It subs in for any one of them.
So it goes up to 10, then they just jump to 15th is crystal, 25th is silver, 50th is gold, 75th is diamond.
And after that is like good luck.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. My folks have been married for like 56 years, I think now.
Yeah.
How
50,
long were your parents married when your dad passed away?
59 years.
Yeah. Back in the good old days when that's how people did it. Tanya and I have been married for 23. I mean, and she's pretty good for my first wife.
Oh, the second one's always better, Mike. Just wait.
Oh, I know.
So much better.
Yeah.
Who treats you better? Her or your girlfriend?
About equal.
About equal?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because that goes along with my old saying, right? If a man has a wife and 2 girlfriends, he has no reason to cheat. Anyway.
Let's call upstairs. What's that number up there?
What's that?
What's the number upstairs again?
I'll type it in for you.
I'm
not going to announce it on a public platform like this.
Oh, it's not like it's not all over every bathroom in the entire state.
It's because I'm a dirty whore. So what the hell you guys been up to? So I convicted a guy, found him guilty rather. I broke my tooth. This is all that's happened since last Monday.
Damn.
Got drunk once. Maybe twice.
Maybe. You can't remember. You're too drunk.
I think it's too drunk to remember.
Yeah. My shit's soft.
Installed some...
Oh, really?
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
There it is. Yeah.
So what the hell have you guys been up to? I've been, screwing up my life.
Nothing. I moved my son back in and his girlfriend.
Wow.
Huh.
Better man to me.
How's that working out?
Door's a diode here, man. It goes one way.
We're one weekend, so good so far. My house just isn't big enough for 4 adults, so we'll see how that goes.
You got a garage, don't you? Do you park your car?
Yeah,
in there?
right now it's full of his shit. That's what I told him too. We got to get that organized and into a storage.
This is the
somewhere.
space you're paying rent for. So, anyway, so you moved your son back in. His
Yep.
girlfriend, his 3 kids, her 2 kids, and their
No.
4 dogs.
They don't,
the
no
parents.
kids yet.
Ooh,
They did bring a dog.
How
though,
old
though.
are they?
22 and 21.
Oh, that's weird because normally a chick's looking to get knocked up by that. She don't want to get married or nothing. They just want a baby.
I gave him the most sound advice when he was younger.
What was that?
It's a little thing that we used to call the Curtis method.
Yes,
If
the
you-
old Curtis
If
method.
you don't want to pay a car payment every month for 18 years with no actual car to drive, in the butt or in the mouth. That's it. That's it.
Brought to you by our old friend Curtis.
Yep.
So, anyway.
Those are words to live by. What'd you do this weekend, Al?
Working on the yard. That's a total lie.
Do you ever,
I know it is because you're talking about rock and no sprinklers and
Nah, I gotta cut these.
Did you ever put that
bushes
garage
down.
door on?
The back door, yeah.
Oh,
I did that before I left.
And you
for
got
Hawaii.
drunk and ripped it off again?
And yeah, I crashed the car right through it. I was so drunk.
hey, my dad did that when I was younger. He forgot his key, so he used the corner of his truck bumper to open the door. It worked for a long time.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome.
I mean, he was a little inebriated, but
No.
yeah. Hey, so how much yard work did you do? You like dig a body size hole? Is that what?
Yeah, just something like that.
Only about 3 feet deep,
Yeah.
though. Got tired.
Yeah. No, I gotta cut down some bushes.
Whoa, she won't fit in there, huh? Told her. You told her. It's me or that bush.
So, been watching, I don't know, the last couple days, YouTube videos on near-death experiences. Pretty interesting. But, so what are your guys' thoughts on that?
Like, what do you mean?
Do you think that it's something from the spiritual world or afterlife, or do you think it's something that's like a DMT type experience or hormone that gets released when you pass?
I think it's afterlife.
I don't think they swallowed enough pills.
Well, no, this isn't a case
Oh.
where people swallow pills. So you think it's an afterlife?
Well, because there's stories. So like, it doesn't matter if you're a religious person or not. There's stories from people. Okay, Japan, right? That's probably like one of the least Christian places on earth. Like they're Buddhists, or and they have stories like a little boy, would have that near-death experience and comes back and tells a story about this lady he never met. It was like the grandmother he never met, or great grandmother. Never met, never saw a picture of her. What describes them to a T, her to a T. I mean, there's tons of stories.
There's
like
a
that.
lot of stories like that.
Yeah.
People meet someone they're familiar, but they don't know how they're familiar.
Yeah.
And then they go back and look at, like, when they return or choose to come back or whatever, they go and look at old family photos and go, oh, that's who I met. It's like their great grandmother or something.
Yeah, like the relative that passed away is just would like say it's not your time, and they come back, and then they'll have similar stories. And I just think it's too weird that they're talking about someone that they never met, never
Saw a picture of.
never knew existed.
So, devil's advocate, is it possible that the human brain is just wired in a certain way that we go through certain pathways when we're in that state
Could be,
and see similar?
could be. Yeah, like I mean, they talk about DMT. When you take that, you go back to like the origin of the universe and shit, right? like you go all the way back, and it could be that something that's in us. It could be that somehow we're just connected, spiritually or whatever.
You got like a voice, Carolyn, don't go towards the light. You're like,
Stupid.
There's other stories, like talking about reincarnation. The little boy was just obsessed with the Titanic, and just would say things like how it was built, and like one of the smokestacks was actually fake. It had like 4 smokestacks, but one wasn't real. One, it was just fake.
Yeah.
And like when he was a little kid, like before he could even read and shit, he'd be telling the mom like details about the Titanic, and then like basically like he was a captain of the Titanic.
See, that's like a reincarnation thing, and I don't know that it's. I wouldn't. I've watched shows on that too, and I'm not sure it's a reincarnation thing or it's just a spiritual influence thing.
Could be.
So, but like I watched one on this woman who her husband committed suicide. She was like 57, so she was older, and she's like, you start your life over at 57 and blah blah blah, and then she relied on friends. Well, then she had like cervical cancer, and they went in to do like a biopsy on it, and they botched it somehow. They screwed it up, and she wouldn't stop freaking bleeding, and she lost so much blood that she had a near-death experience. And she just described it. It's a lot of other stories, that are like it, and the comfort levels she felt, and so on and so forth. I mean, she was in the hospital at this point, but she there was a spirit there or somebody there that told her you have to go back. It's not your time, but your body will be renewed. And because she was recounting even the depression and stuff like that she'd felt after the loss of her husband, and so on and so forth. Like the last time she talked to her husband, they're like, I guess a really bad fight over the phone. That was the last time she talked to him.
That sucks.
And so she couldn't stay in the house. She was like living out of her car and all this stuff. But anyway, so she got put back in her body, and then she had been dead for like 10 minutes, and then she just came back to life. Not a single cell of cancer in her.
Wow.
So it was like what that spirit said was like she'd be healed if she goes back.
Did she know the spirit?
I think I don't remember if she recognized him or she just had a feeling like it was a relative or something.
Just an angel.
Yeah. So, I mean, see things like that, because I used to doubt it years ago and be like, no, it's probably a mechanism in your body that's biological that makes makes death painless or less painful or whatever. And this is how you do it. You kind of get high, by natural release in your brain. I used to think that, but no, obviously my faith has brought me to, no, I think it's 100% spiritual. So.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's something.
I mean, the number of people who have hovered over their own body while they're trying to frantically resuscitate them, and they're watching it happen, things of that nature. So, I don't know. I found it interesting. I've been kind of getting in those ones. And then also there's this channel I watch about essentially cop encounters, body cams and stuff like that. And then the guy rates the cop and then rates the person.
The audit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I watched one yesterday, and I am like, this guy was in Arizona, didn't take off any of his biker gears, just stopping off in a Walmart on the way to work, and didn't even take off his helmet. But he had Bluetooth headphones in, and the manager tried to stop him, but didn't put any hands on him or anything. But it was in his peripheral. He's wearing a friggin' helmet. He's got his Bluetooth on. He's like, sir, excuse me. I need to ask you to take your helmet off in the store or whatever. Guy didn't hear him. And then he says, no, I walked right up to your face 2 times. And he absolutely did it. The frickin'. Then the cop showed up. The cop, he allowed the manager to question this guy. It's like, I wouldn't answer any of your questions. You're not a frickin' cop.
Yeah.
And then the cop pretty much told him, he called him a hardhead, told him to pull his head out of his ass. And I'm like, fuck that guy. That piece of shit doesn't deserve to be a cop. You know, because this guy didn't do anything wrong. He's dumbfounded because he took his headphones out and took his helmet off and stuff. And he's like, what did I do wrong? And I'm just like, no, that guy. And then they're like, you got an answer for everything. You need to look here, hardhead. You need to pull your head out of your ass. And I'm like, you shouldn't be a cop. You're going to you're supposed to learn how to de-escalate shit, not escalate it. The guy was just dumbfounded. He didn't understand what happened. And so
coming from the guy that would be totally power tripping as a police officer.
That's why I'm not a cop.
You'd be strip searching us every time we came over.
Yeah, probably. You guys are not trustworthy.
Pat us down while we leave. Make sure we didn't steal anything.
You already patted that area 3 times, Mike. Yeah, I know.
I didn't take anything. I know. I don't own anything that small.
Anyway, Audit the Odd is good from time to time. There are some dickhead cops, but there are also some dickhead people. It's like, what the? You think you were going to get away with that with that cop?
Yeah.
What the hell?
And there's some of the I forget what they call themselves, but they go around. There's those businesses that has signs outside says like no cameras or whatever, but they'll be on the sidewalk, public property filming, and then so the employees or manager or someone would come out and be like, "What are you doing?"
I watched one like that on Audit the other day.
And
you're in a public place.
Yeah, and they call the cops, and then of course the cops are like, "This is public property, you can't do anything." But it's like, really, you don't have nothing else better to do than just start shit like that?
Well, some people will have to do it just to see how far they can push the limits. It's like on the opposite side, it's like there's the gun rights activists that are like, well, no, I'm going to wear this tactical vest and this AR-15 and just walk through the park where there's a bunch of kids playing. It's like, well, no, it's my right. Like, I understand it's your right, but use some fucking common sense. You're an idiot. No, I never did that. Don't freaking even point at me. I think those guys are morons. Look, you want to carry a gun, carry a gun. You want to carry it concealed, great. But then you push the limit and you up the ante to go, hey, there's kids playing in a park over here. I'm just going to walk through the park with this. Well, that's not going to cause alarm? You really think that's not going to cause an alarm?
You remember that time when I was over here last week? Some guy in his backyard discharged a firearm?
I wasn't here. Who was he?
I don't know, but your wife was talking about it, so I was just wondering if you remembered it.
No, don't remember it at all. What kind of firearm was it?
I don't know. The neighbor thought it was scary, though.
Not scary enough to call the cops.
Probably scary enough to not call the cops. That's what it was.
I don't own any firearms. That's why I'm asking you. Who was it?
No, I know. I was just bringing up your wife had mentioned it last week.
Was it her? Did she have her Burt Reynolds mustache on when she did
it? She might have.
It just reminded me of that line in Mallrats. So, she fucked Rick Darris on a pool table. Didn't I look just like Burt Reynolds? I mean, how often do you get to see Smokey fuck the bandit? Such a classic film.
We're going to watch Clerk 3 while we're talking about it.
Clerks 3?
It played for like a week.
Yep.
In town.
There was a Clerks 3, though.
It is.
I think it's going to Amazon or something. I heard
that's where it's going. Yeah,
they release them on streaming pretty quick these days. Top Gun Maverick was out like 2 weeks after the movie came out. You could stream it. Yeah. You got to pay $25 to stream it, but
the tickets were $15.
Oh, we would have never been able to go.
I would have gone, but I was like, whoa, $15. So I don't know what the test release or something. They must have. They must have, what do you call that when they do a screening before they release it and you get the audience's reaction? And sometimes they change the ending and shit, whatever. The test audience.
Sneak preview.
I guess it's a test audience. They must have bad, they knew only the fans, only the true fans would.
Well, that's why I think it was probably because the people that are going to watch it.
Yeah, the cult,
aren't. I don't think people or the average person is going to go to that. It's going to be somebody that's old like us.
So is it still all the same cast then?
I think they got everybody.
I think they got a lot of, I don't know how much they're in there, but.
I saw, I think.
You got to have Dante and Randall, right?
Yeah, so. And then Silent Jay and Silent Bob.
Of course.
And then
Ben Affleck's in there.
yeah, and I think they had who's that girl that was in two? Rosario Dara, whatever.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
And then the guy that the nerd guy in two.
Do they have previews for this?
Yeah.
Yep.
Clerks 3, huh?
But
So-
it played for like a week last week, and they played only one show at 7 p.m. every night
Okay.
for a week. I think it was less than a week, actually. I think it was like Tuesday through Saturday.
Through Sunday.
And this,
Sunday.
this is a Kevin Smith movie as well?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes they'll
No marketing.
screw it up and change a director or something.
No, that's his baby.
Yeah, well, it was a good flick.
You ever watch Clerks, the original, like recently?
Not recently, but I like that
It-
freaking movie because I like the one-liners in it.
Yeah, it does not stand up to time. It did not age well.
Oh, nice cat. I don't know why, because I like the one-liners are great. It's like, nice cat. What's its name? Annoying customer.
No, yeah, but there's some of the over the top. You know, like why do you call him?
Hey, you guys see a ball down there? He's the biggest pair you ever seen. I don't know. I thought it was full of great one-liners, but no. To answer your question, I have not watched it recently, so maybe I would feel differently about it. I think I'll watch it while I'm working tomorrow.
You ever seen his Q&A? He did college tours. This was years ago, maybe like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. He would do campus tours, right? College tours, Q&A stuff.
Right.
And it was fucking hilarious because he's just telling all these stories, and then at the end they have Q&As and stuff. And maybe I'll buy you guys the VHS tape.
Oh yeah, I actually did own Clerks on VHS at one time.
Oh, much better. Shit, my eyes are straining.
I gotta start powdering my face for this because I get too warm.
Instead of just that powder on your nose when you come over.
Yeah, powder my nose. Well, all right, I'm gonna have to check out this Clerks. So, is it good for streaming? By the way,
You said Amazon picked them up.
I'm not sure.
You saw the
Oh, look.
I thought it was Amazon, but
the Andrew Schultz
Yeah.
is now free. I mean,
yeah, I'm upset about that.
the what's free?
Andrew Schultz.
Is it too late to get a refund? Yeah, I sent it to him. He was watching it.
Prime Video. Let's see if I could do a search for it. Clerks 3.
Yeah, we texted. Me, Justin, Troy, Charlie. We're all gonna go watch it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it just didn't work out. So we're all on that group text.
Yeah, because everyone's like, well, if Mike's not going to go, then I don't want to go either.
Like we want to have fun. Let's not tell Mike.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Prime Video from $14.99 to buy.
It's out.
I don't know. Let's see what happens if I click it. If it's like a
Pre-sale.
no, you can pre-order a movie for $14.99.
Oh yeah.
Available on October 13th, 2022. So a
Soon.
few more weeks, a couple more weeks. I'd probably watch it just cause, but when I watched the second one, I was like, it was all right, but
Yeah.
I liked the first one better. So
Which one was supposed to be? One of his movies was actually supposed to be Clerks 2. But then they changed it. I think they rewrote. It might be Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back or something. One of them was supposed to be Clerks 2, but they scrapped it, and I think he rewrote the script because, I think it was Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back.
I thought Chasing Amy was supposed to be something, and then they turned it into that dumpster fire.
Yeah,
I watched it once, and I was like, I don't need to watch that shit again.
yeah.
He's very hit and miss with his movies.
You ever watch his Is other Red State? You ever watch that?
Red State?
It's a drama.
No.
That was pretty good. John Goodman's in it.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of loosely based. It's about this church group. It's kind of loosely based on the Westboro, that
Yeah.
the controversial church.
Strange church. Yeah.
It's kind of based on that, loosely based. And like shit's going down in the church, and then you got like feds involved, and yeah, it was actually good.
Red State.
Yeah.
All right.
Kevin Smith and Tusk. You ever watch Tusk? That's more on the line. That's like I'll put it on horror. It's
Really?
like the gore horror type of deal. What's his? No, Justin Long is in that. So it came from an actual classified. Like back then. I want to say Jay and Silent Bob, but yeah, them two, Jason Mewes and Kevin Smith had a podcast before podcasts was even a thing. And
This video is currently unavailable to watch in my location. Because
on
Colorado's a blue state.
It's probably
That's
another
why.
streaming service.
So,
but you're in the red county.
it's true. But it's not called Red County. It's called Red State.
That's true.
We live in a blue state now.
So I might buy that for you guys to watch. So
I know what you mean.
I'll buy it.
Buy it.
No, so yeah, okay. So going back to this Tusk movie, they on their podcast, they came across this classified ad. This guy was wants someone to come over and dress up as a walrus for him because he loves walrus, whatever. And that's how they got the idea. Is
It's got Tom Green in it or something?
which movie are you talking about?
Tusk. This has got to be a different one. No, this is
Yeah.
Kevin Smith. Oh, it's got
yeah,
that.
Tom,
it's got
Tom
that
Green is
dude from Waiting in it.
Justin Long, right?
Is that his name?
I think so. I don't
Probably.
know.
He had also played in the Idiocracy as the doctor.
Yeah.
So this is supposed to be a horror then?
Yeah, it's okay.
You can rent it for $3.99 on Amazon.
It's okay.
It's probably free on Hulu or something.
Yeah.
Oh, it's also got the kid from Sixth Sense in it.
Oh yeah.
Just watching,
Yeah, he's-
just watching a silent preview here. All right, well, I'll have to check that flick. I'll have to check out both those flicks.
But that one's okay. But Red State, it was actually like considering that Kevin Smith wrote this. I was like, wow, that's pretty good.
It's good considering.
Yeah.
No, lately I've been watching. Fuck, what the hell is it called? Did you guys ever watch Game of Thrones?
Nope.
Now,
It's on
Yeah.
my to-do list, but no.
It's good. But now there's this one. I think it's called like House of the Dragon or something like that, and it just goes back like 6 or 7 generations in the Targaryen family history. And some people don't like it. I think it's, if you look at it as a separate series, sort of, then I think it's worth the watch. It tells a story, it gives a backstory on Game of Thrones, and I don't know, I'm about 4 episodes in now. It's pretty good. But anyway, there's that too. And then this other one, The Patient, which actually has Steve Carell in it, and it's on Hulu. And there's only like half-hour episodes of this, but it's a drama, which
I
is
think I seen the ad for that one.
it's got a good level of suspense.
He plays a doctor or something.
Yeah, he's a what do you call it? Psychotherapist or psychologist or
I don't want
something.
to talk about this anymore.
So, but anyway, this guy pretty much just kidnaps him and keeps him in the basement. So when he needs a therapist,
wow.
so he doesn't kill somebody, he goes and talks to him. Anyway, the suspense is there. Steve Carell is, you know, you always like him in the comedy stuff. Obviously, The Office, shit like that, you know, 40-Year-Old Virgin and all that stuff. But when he plays a serious role, he does all right. I think, unlike Adam Sandler plays two characters. Well, that's Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison.
That's the same character.
It's the same character.
That's what I'm
It is.
saying. That's
He's
my
better
point.
than Quentin Tarantino. He has the same characters in every movie.
Yeah, it's like Denzel
just-
Washington. Starring Denzel Washington,
Yeah.
playing Denzel Washington.
Apparently, you've never watched Glory lately.
Not lately, no.
That's an excellent movie.
Yeah. When
Or
what's his
Training
name?
Day.
Brian, whatever, Breaking Bad, when he was casting that kind of, I'm like,
The guy who
what's his
plays
name?
Jesse?
Cranston?
Bryan Cranston, the main guy.
Cranston.
The guy who plays White, whatever it is, whatever his name
Yeah.
is.
The God, what was his street name? Holy shit. Anyway,
Heisenberg.
Eisenberg, yeah.
I mean, because I never watched it when it first
Heisenberg.
came out.
What? Just kidding.
Because I just the thought of, because he played comedic roles, right, in his sitcom with,
Yeah, but that was a good show,
Malcolm in
though.
the Middle.
That was a
you know.
really good show.
It wasn't until the last season came out, and you just everywhere you looked, just Breaking Bad, everyone's talking about it. So that's when I freaking watched it.
That's what I did, too.
I thought it was good. And then when they tried to spin into Better Call Saul, I think I watched the first season of Better Call Saul, and I'm like,
I don't like the acting. Like the very beginning, the acting wasn't that great.
horrible. The guy who played Jesse
yeah.
was horrible. He got good.
Bitch.
Yeah, he got good as the seasons rolled
Yeah, they said they
on.
were supposed to kill him off like in the first season or second season.
Yeah, they should have
And he
for
was
bad
so
acting.
popular
Ah.
that they had to keep him writing him in.
Well, it's like when Paul Walker first showed up in Fast and
Oh,
Furious.
he's fucking terrible.
I'm like,
Yeah, it's
this
hard to
is
watch.
horrible acting. I'm like, what the fuck?
Brian Connor.
So, yeah.
Remember in that movie when he died in the car crash?
You're fucking wrong.
That was a good movie.
That was
Oh,
wrong.
my God.
You're bad, dude.
What?
Nothing. You're going to hell.
Hey, we're all going someday. When I'm dead, someone will be making fun of that shit, so whatever.
You're going to hell, though.
I might die on the way home, and next week I hope you guys are talking shit.
It's fun when
Hi,
when
my
you can
name's
see it to your face.
Justin.
I'm dead.
I'm going to drive home.
I was going to say something, but it's something racist. But
I'm not Troy, all right?
Can't believe Troy just ditched out on us.
What a pussy.
it's probably on a plane right now.
He could be.
You know what the best part is? We're going to talk all this shit going forward, and he is no longer part of a nationally syndicated podcast to get back at us.
Yeah, exactly.
No way.
He's going to start one up.
No way.
The Troy Show. The Troy Show.
No, it'll still be the Alvin Show. The Alvin Show. It'll just be Troy's head floating around instead.
It'll be him and his daughter.
Took me fucking 3 minutes to make that theme song. I mean, yeah. And it shows, but fuck.
You're like, I haven't even had sex for 3 minutes. That's a long time.
Yeah,
That's dedication, Al.
that is good. It's a good theme song, man. I don't know why you don't come up with one for
I actually
this.
picked up the guitar this weekend. That's what I did. Yeah.
You did?
What?
Yeah.
You picked it up for about 10 minutes and you started drinking?
Well, yeah. Well, I drank after. No, I was drinking, but that was my
After
my
practicing for 10 minutes.
my first class though.
Somehow you electrocuted yourself and it was not an electric guitar. It was acoustic.
Yeah, it's all
You try to pull the wires out of your lamp and attach it.
Yeah. No, it's like so. I'm on a computer, YouTube, and I'm just listening to music. You know, I got the autoplay going.
Stairway to Heaven came on. You're like,
Yeah.
oh,
That's what. So I had YouTube up, and then I was playing poker online. There's no money, but you play against other people.
polka or poker?
Poker online. I forget. It's
Poker
Steam.
stars?
There's no money involved. No real money involved. But you play against people.
World Series of Poker?
Poker stars?
Prominence poker.
Strip poker?
So anyway, that's what I was doing. I was playing poker online. Strip poker by myself. Bunch of old ladies.
I lose again.
Nah. And Slipknot came out. Psychosocial.
Psychosocial.
Yeah, I'm listening to that and just listening to the opening riffs, and I'm like, huh, play it back again.
I'd probably play that.
It's like, I can figure this song out. So then I went downstairs in the basement. I was the only one home, too, at that time. So I had the fucker cranked. And we can tune down. It is a drop A. It's tune the fucker all the way down. So,
Wow.
so B standard tuning and then drop A. Then I'm like playing it and okay. You know, I had to listen to the video a couple times and it's like, okay. So I actually,
What do you use? Do you go through your soundboard to record it?
the Alvin show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't have a soundboard, so
I mean, I
can't
got
record anything.
I got shit that I could I actually have a 8-track mixer that I can do, but then I don't want to bust that thing out. This thing was already sitting there. So I just fucking plugged the guitar in and just played the chords, then played it back and sang. Sang into it.
And then did that just record on your micro SD card on there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that's how this one-hit wonder was made. So in 2045, there'll be like one-hit wonders of the 20s.
The Alvin Show. The Alvin Show.
I haven't uploaded a video in fucking months.
I can't wait till another guy named Alvin steals it and does a podcast that gets popular.
I had a beard too back then.
Well, you had some whiskers.
You can grow
There
hair.
was a beard in that picture, my floating head.
There's like whiskers. They're
So like my mom got a, so this was not this past year. Wait, what is this? What year is this?
You look
So
just like
last
that
year.
magnetic thing where you pull the hair magnet pieces that look like hair
No,
over to your face.
It's all white. So that, yeah, when I went to Hawaii last year, my mom got a new phone and like, they didn't know I grew a beard. They don't like it. They don't fucking like it.
How old are you, Al?
But 53. They don't like it.
You tell him it wasn't because of the beard, it's so you could look whiter? You tell him?
Yeah. No, like my whole idea was I don't want to have to shave every day. So I just grow this fucker out. I'm on vacation. I don't want to fucking shave every day. You know, because the stubble's like that looks fucking sloppy.
Yeah,
to
but
me.
it takes you probably a week just to get a 5 o'clock shadow, right?
So, yeah, I mean, it was fairly long. You know,
So 6 months it took to grow that?
6 months to grow quarter-inch growth.
I don't know when did. I think 3 months. When I think that idea popped in my head 3 months.
This is
out,
3
so-
months of growth, my
so-
friend.
Oh, but I trimmed it. I would trim when it started.
Oh.
When the
Now that the plot thickens.
when the fucking
no,
hair
I mean-
starts going into my mouth.
But not the beard. The
I
beard
mean, I
didn't
would
thicken.
still trim it,
But
but
I would just trim it. You know.
You know, you
But
can
yeah,
floss
just
your
so
teeth
you-
like that.
I mean, that's what I mean. Like if you look at that opening title, I have a beard. What's shit? So the whole point of this title. So my mom got a new phone, right? So I was kind of setting some shit up. And, you know, she's just like in the other room.
you took a
where-
picture of your sack and left it on there? What the fuck?
dick pics. My mom, no, so I took a picture. That's why the face just. I mean, that's why I look like fucking. Yeah, just stupid in that. You know, stupider. And then I put it as a wallpaper, so when she picked up her phone, and the screen would come on, it's just my face, and she's like, "Oh my god!" Like she's freaked. "Ugh, what is this? You know. Anyway.
She hates Asians, that's why.
Yeah, she's German. It's from Okinawa.
I can't find it now. I'm looking for the theme.
We're going to get tagged if we play that on here.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, when 50.
There it is.
50 episodes now.
Play that Alvin and the Chipmunk song instead. That one's way better.
That's it, folks. How'd you make your eyes so round in that?
I was just making a stupid picture.
Same way Kim Kardashian gets rid of her waist. Photoshop.
Anyway, it's a good song.
I had hair too. Hair in my head,
Yeah.
fucking beard. That when I went back this year, my nephew was like, "You look younger." For some reason, 'cause I didn't have the beard. It's like, "You look younger for some reason." So I had the beard last year. He's like, "Oh yeah,"
Yeah, beards do put some
and
years
it's all
on it.
white. It was all white. I have a white beard.
Yeah. Well, you're 53, dude.
Yeah.
You know how it works.
Old as fuck.
Old as
What's this shirt you're wearing here? What's 808? Is that the area code out there?
Oh, Hawaii, yeah.
What's all that other chicken scratch on there? Yeah.
This is the Down with the Hollies.
Are you sure?
Is that you? Is that a picture of you with your beard on there?
How do you
What
know
is
it doesn't say fag?
It doesn't. Well, this is King Kamehameha.
Oh,
He's the king that, let's say, united the islands, but he took over.
Down with the Hollies.
He freaking went island to island and just conquered. And the last island
That's one way to unite.
Yeah. That's what I said. I
there's
was
not
going
a
to say
lot
united.
of
but
islands, and they're not very big. So
Even he's from the Big Island. He's the king of the Big Island. And he went west, conquered Maui, and then Oahu, and then the king of Kauai. That was the next island. When he heard what happened, he like surrendered. Like, yeah, we're under you. We're under your leadership, your kingdom. You know.
so he only had to kill 808 people.
Yeah. Well, that's the era code for Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
808.
Pride, respect, courage, compassion. We're taking over your island. How's that for compassion?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, whatever. All right, what else you got?
That sounds very similar to how this country was founded.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but we did it the right way, so it was okay.
I mean, it's every country, right? It's pretty much how every country became the country.
Any
Yeah.
civilized country started out that way.
They had
pretty
to
much.
conquer.
Had to conquer the land first. The people, the natives, whatever. Now, okay, what do you got, Justin? Thought you said you brought something.
Syphilis.
Oh my gosh.
I brought syphilis for everybody.
Again?
Are you
Yeah.
guys ready for it?
Oh yeah.
So we need to be tested.
We don't have to do any sex stuff. I'll just rub the rims of your drinks on my.
The biggest little farm.
Yeah, you should
Probably
watch
because
that.
you suggested it.
You should watch that. It was pretty good.
I did watch it.
I don't think you really did.
Yes, I did too.
It's a series now.
So I got two stories. So one that I thought was pretty cool was NASA had successfully, I think this might have been from today, I don't see when the date was, crashed that DART probe into the asteroid. They were trying to test for potential for redirect if we're ever in danger of being taken out here by an asteroid.
Oh.
So they were able to crash it into there. So my question is, how do you feel about being saved, or do you think we should just let it fucking go?
Depends.
Depends on where we're at in the rotation.
I wouldn't want to be a survivor if it hit.
No, I'd want to be a ground zero.
Yeah.
Apparently, you haven't watched Mad Max in a while. I think you need to go back. You know how cool those outfits were in those cars?
Yeah, but I don't have a blower in my center
Thunderdome?
that can shut off, turn on and off.
Yeah, you don't have a blower and you don't have a some sort of a shield / gate cattle
Bust a deal,
Lord.
face the wheel.
that's got spikes on it.
2 men enter, 1 man leaves.
2 men enter. I think that was the worst one.
Who runs Bada Town?
Don't you think Thunderdome will do?
It had its place. But yeah, I think the first 2 were the best ones, obviously.
Mad Max and Mad
Yeah.
Max 2, The Road Warrior.
Yep.
I remember watching it, The Road Warrior, and it was dubbed. I remember watching it in the drive-in when it came out, and it was dubbed because it was all Australian accents, right? So I guess whoever fucking released the movie in the U.S. they felt that the U.S. audience wouldn't like that.
You're
accent.
sure you're not thinking about Conan with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No, it was dubbed.
Was it?
Yeah.
How come I don't remember that?
Well, when it came out in the theaters.
You remember in that one part when he's like, "That's not a knife." You remember that part?
Yeah. No, because I remember, like, I loved that fucking movie, and then when it came out on video or whatever, or on playing on HBO or cable or whatever, and then I heard the accent. Well, it's just much later. Then you hear the accent. It's like, wow, it's Australian? It's like, whoa.
Then you really knew when that movie came out and he went on that anti-Semitic rant. Remember that?
The drunken rant.
Was that Thunderdome when he did that? Which one was that?
Remember.
That was Passion.
That was before Passion.
You know, I've never watched that whole movie, too. It's one of those I say I'm going to sit down and watch. And
one of the biggest, I guess, profit movies out there. So,
Passion.
Passion of Christ
That's good.
had like most. I don't. Okay. Like you hear the stories of people crying and stuff in the theaters and you know watching it, see what Christ went through and all that. But
And
in my
you're
head,
like, I'm gonna cry too. So that's
no,
why.
but in my head it's like no, but this is a good thing. You know, he had to go. He was tortured, definitely, but this is a good thing. You know, you know, to save us. You know, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
And people like hate the it's like the Jewish that turned them in to the Romans. Well, I don't know the story, but you know,
Yeah,
but it's kind of like,
Sanhedrin.
but this had to happen. This would made everything better.
yep.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I need to sit down and watch the whole thing. You know, there's only one movie I've ever cried when I was in the theater. That was the original Transformers movie when Optimus Prime died.
Yeah. That was,
I was like
the
6.
cartoon.
Yeah, I was like 6.
Yeah.
I don't know when I've cried in the theater.
I think he was supposed to die in the Transformer movie too. I think, but they decided not to kill him off.
What?
I
Then
think-
how was
I think-
Rodimus Prime going to take over?
I think that was the original script. I could be wrong, but I thought it was supposed to follow that cartoon. So there's this Japanese animated movie called Graves of the Firefly, and it's about this brother and sister. Brother is maybe like 14 or something. The sister is maybe like 6.
Okay.
And this takes place during World War II. I think it is like right after the war ended. So Japan's like decimated, right? You know, a lot of people starving and all that. And then they lost their parents, so they got sent to their aunt. And the aunt was strict, you know, so they didn't like it. They ran away, so they're living on the road and all this. But anyway, that's one. I mean, I was freaking bawling it.
Yeah.
It's a long movie. Like it's, you know, you're sitting there and like just watching these kids like they run into different characters and all that, and it's like, huh. I don't know, but then after a while you get to know the characters, right? It's character building, so you get to know the characters, and when movie's said and done, I thought, give me that tissue.
I can't. I think everybody's done that.
I think that more so for me after I had kids and I see like emotional
Yeah. Oh,
things with parents and kids.
I started
tend
crying
to-
in Maverick, Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, I know.
But
I teared up a little
It was
too.
not because of the movies. When Iceman died, at you know the
Spoiler alert.
wife's getting, yeah, they made that twist. No, and they folded up the flag and gave it to the wife, the widow. That automatically I popped at my dad's funeral. Oh shit, I'm like tearing up.
Oh yeah.
Because he he's a veteran, and my wife got my mom, and they gave the flag to my mom and playing taps and all that. Cause I didn't cry at his funeral. So he had a service, and then the next day was the burial at Punch Bowl Memorial, and that's when they gave him the military burial. I didn't cry. Not like I was trying not to cry. I just didn't cry. But in Top Gun, when I saw that,
Iceman was more of a father to you.
yeah, he taught me how to throw a baseball.
I remember bawling my eyes out in House of 1,000 Corpses.
Really?
So,
What?
We were crying in Dumb and Dumber, and that's so sad. They didn't get on the bus.
When they didn't get on the bus, yeah.
No.
When he was stuck in that bathroom after taking that giant shit.
Ever seen that?
And it wouldn't flush. You were like...
The Super Saver theaters in Phoenix, a movie came on, and they have these theaters that would play, like, the movie did its run in the big theaters, and then they'll get it cheap. It was like fucking $2 or something.
Always had, your dollar theater is what we always called it.
I remember watching it in the theaters, and then at that bus scene, you could just hear all the guys like, no.
It's that way.
It's that way.
My friend is... excuse my friend. He is really...
He's really dumb.
The town is that way. I don't know.
That's a good flick.
So, question on that story. Do you think we have a chance of diverting? I know we try to play God a lot in a lot of scenarios.
Like, what do you mean?
Well, just anything with genetics, with...
Oh, going back to...
Do you think we could divert a asteroid?
I think it depends on the size.
Do you think a nuke is really strong enough in outer space, or whatever we would use? I would assume nuke.
Yeah.
To
absolutely.
redirect.
So you have this one fucking rock coming towards you, and now you got a million of them after you... Now there's
Not necessarily.
Didn't Bruce Willis did that, right?
Yeah, they broke it up.
Which one? Yeah.
I have no idea how science works. I'm sure they've done the math, but in a scenario where the particles are slim to none, where you can just float around in space, would the explosion be as powerful with nothing like kicking it from the back? So you know what I mean?
Are you blowing it? Are you blowing it up, or are you redirecting it?
Well, whatever you would do.
If you blow it up, all you need to do is break it into smaller pieces that'll burn up in our atmosphere.
I mean, would you? I mean, if you do it early enough, it only takes a fraction of a movement to throw it off
the angle.
Hundreds of thousands of miles, right?
Change the angle of the dangle.
Angle to dangle. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's a good thing to test, but like I said, I just wouldn't want to survive if asteroid ever hit Earth. Because then they said, all the dust that's in the atmosphere is going to block out the sun, and then there's be no food and all this shit. So basically, everyone's that's still alive.
They don't even have enough pledge. You'd never be able to get your house clean. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Well, the super volcano on the Yellowstone, that's another one.
Oh, yeah, we're fucking dead.
Yeah, that thing goes. We're done.
Oh, yeah, we're within the range.
Pretty much most of the United States.
They said that the dust and ash in the atmosphere is pretty much going to wipe out life.
Yeah, but I have double pane glass on my windows.
I got a good air conditioner. It'll be fine.
No, I mean, it's going to block out the sun, is what they're saying. So even if you survive...
Because I'm going to get cancer on my head because I never wear a hat. So, I mean, this can't be all bad.
So the asteroids took out the dinosaurs, right?
I think they're changing that a little bit.
That's a theory.
I think they're changing that thought a little bit.
The theory.
The Democrats took out the dinosaurs.
I think pretty sure they're conservative hunters over hunted with way too many guns and way too powerful guns and wiped them out.
The entire population of Earth, which was
remember
probably
when Fred Flintstone
people.
threw the dinosaur out?
How did alligators survive?
alligators, or there's other animals.
Because
too.
they were from dinosaur days.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah. How did they survive?
But how good is carbon dating, really?
Yeah, that could be made up.
No, I mean they find skeletons, like fucking fossilized.
No, those
skeletons
were alligator-like creatures.
Oh,
They weren't alligators.
okay.
They were shaped like alligators. But
they were purple. So
yeah,
different.
a Brontosaurus Rex. Who was it that recently said that? Oh, shit. Some public figure. Oh gosh. They killed off the Brontosaurus Rex. I'm like, Brontosaurus Rex. All right. Hybrid dinosaur.
All I know is if you were around Mike, all the dinosaurs would have been safe. Based on your camping history.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, you don't kill shit. That's what I'm saying.
Really?
Yep.
You just
I don't.
record them on video. It's about
Because remember, I said I don't have any guns,
Well,
so I have to jump on the back of the animal and
you have
slit
the
its throat.
slingshot.
You're like, no, but I'm going viral.
So, no, there's video out there of
You
Some
yelling
elk.
bad words at dinosaurs to kill them.
yeah, that too.
Die, bitch. Lay down and go to sleep forever.
Yeah, I don't kill shit. That's true.
I mean, there was
Don't
an
look in my
ex-wife,
office.
the unproven ex-wife murder. We won't know.
Ex-wife, huh?
I mean, just because you didn't want the baby, why would you kill her? I mean,
Oh shit!
no different than abortion. I mean,
That's
really,
wrong. You're wrong, dude.
why?
You notice that how the mainstream media, like, husband kills the pregnant wife, and it's always there's a pregnant wife. There's like talking about like there is another life, and she was pregnant. But
It was a
when
bundle
it
of
comes to
cells.
abortion, it kind of changes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole narrative
And the
changes. when it
same
comes to
thing.
this. Those are her reproductive rights.
Same thing with shootings.
Yeah,
It's the gun's fault until a cop shoots somebody.
yeah,
Then it's the cop's fault.
yeah.
Anyway, it's something I noticed.
Yep. It's a good point. Good an observation there, Al. So that's how the man's trying to keep us down. Play on words.
Well, all I know is I'm doing my part. I don't own any guns.
Me neither.
Their guns are bad.
They're deadly.
I don't want any rogue cops getting their hands on them and going on a killing spree. So, fuck the police.
There's a question. There's like a debate, and anti 2A person was saying, like, you're afraid of the government. When has the government ever came in and took your guns? And I think I might have told you the story about my dad when after Pearl Harbor got attacked.
Yeah.
Within that week, these GIs just fucking came through their house and took their guns, took pictures, took their guns. Because, he's Japanese American,
But let him keep his kamikaze plane. That made no sense.
I think it was a pistol, I believe like a 22 pistol and either a shotgun or a rifle. I don't really remember, but they took the guns and never got them back. And when Hurricane Katrina hit New Orleans, the cops were going around taking people's guns.
I think I remember that story.
I thought I remember something like that.
And never give them back. They had to get, I think the NRA got involved to get the people their guns back. So, like, I don't know. And yeah, in World War II, a bunch of U.S. citizens got rounded up and thrown into internment camps,
No, there's nothing. There's nothing.
Just because of their.
But they weren't white,
I
were
mean,
they?
if you disarm your population, I mean, what could possibly go
I mean,
wrong?
realistically,
Australia?
you're just going to leave a person to face a hurricane with nothing to shoot at it?
No, because there's like. Right.
That's stupid.
They didn't have the tags. They didn't have a hurricane tag. So. No,
I mean, if you get enough citizens shooting in that direction, do you know the wind force that comes with that kind of ammunition fire going? It'll push it right back out to sea.
We do have a hurricane coming to Florida now.
Speaking of, yeah.
Hurricane Ian.
It's probably going to dig up those classified documents at Mar-a-Lago, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
All of a sudden, there's going to be random documents all over the ground. They're like, oh, look what we found.
That wouldn't shock me. Its path is right there at Tampa.
Yep.
So, where Jakey's at. So, we'll see. It's got to hunker down.
All right.
We'll see what happens.
I think we'll wrap this one up.
All right, brah.
What? I'm just getting going.
All right. We can
I was just getting offensive.
Yeah, you've been quiet.
I even had Mike say something that I was too offensive.
What was your other topic?
We'll talk about it next week. Don't abort this podcast.
We're 63 minutes in.
Okay, let's get rid of it.
All right.
I don't even want the podcast I got anyway.
Peace out. See you guys
I
next
love
time.
you, man.
Later, everybody. Oh, yeah, John.
The beard.
Yeah.
What's the name of this song anyway?
Oh, yeah.
Sit on my face.
Don't know. Doesn't have a name.
Na, 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 na.
I think the red one.
Great show tonight, folks.
We should do a podcast where we're all cross-dressed.
This is the best episode yet.
Diversity.
Wait till you see what we have in store for you. Yeah. I'm Al. I'm also Al. I'm Justin. Alright, how's your week? Another week down the drain, man. It's good. We had some discussion.
I missed that
about,
voice.
Wisconsin.
Oh my gosh, what's that?
And coffee out there.
I got another tooth broke off.
Stay away from it, everybody.
Oh, you got a bit in there?
So I
Chunk the
you know,
bone.
we have two different news, three different
Fuckers.
things where they're just pop-ups, but not pop-ups like you're in the middle of something. Kind of as I'm scrolling through looking at
like 40 mils in your area.
no, nothing like that. So no, Colorado Springs is the second best place to move to or to live. Like, don't.
Oh, this one was really smooth flowing one because Justin was yelling at everybody, interrupting every 2 seconds.
What?
Definitely one of our better ones.
Yeah, it was. Especially since fuck you.
That was pretty good. Better than the freaking Albert tacos. It's probably warm as hell.
Albert Tacos is always, you can never really go
Oh,
wrong.
I'm so fucking full. Can we wait to do the podcast for a while?
Yeah.
You need an app?
Test.
Chairs over there recline.
Test.
Oh, what the fuck, dude? You gotta get Charlie.
Oh, the lights. God damn it. Justin, you forgot the lights, Justin.
Fucking sit up.
Is this like Pulp
I got to do
Fiction?
everything, man.
You were just over there.
Yeah, I did 3. I went up, down 3.
Mike didn't even plug in his own stuff. I plugged in his and mine. When did we get the Vato for our podcast?
That's so his face stays on.
Si, carnal. Vatos locos forever.
So help the way
No.
stay on.
No.
It's the food that makes me.
To do the instant asshole? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. It's a yes.
Like a gremlin?
Yes, it gives me heartburn, and then I'm like.
After midnight?
Remember that time you weren't such a fucking asshole? Yeah, me neither.
That's okay. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? Hello?
What?
Hello?
What?
Hello?
What?
Hello? Hello?
I gotta turn you down.
Hello? Me?
Yeah.
Turn my headphones up, though. I can't hear myself. That's probably, that still sucks.
That's better?
Nope.
Is that better? Is
Nope.
that better?
Hello?
Damn, you guys are fucking loud.
What?
You guys are fucking loud.
Hey, I can't even hear myself now.
Wait,
Fuck it. Oh, there you go. Now it's
shit.
nice.
Hold on.
That was perfect.
Watch your ears. 2 goes into 2.
Are you can? That'd be funny if you're alone.
See, that's why I don't help out, because I don't fuck it up like Justin used to.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah, that's
Is that
loud.
better? Is that better?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see. I move this fucker. Frame my
Tooth.
You swallow it?
No, I got it upstairs. It's fucking You know what? A couple months ago, I fucking had some sensitivity on that tooth, so I bet it cracked then. It just broke off recently. You can turn my headphones down now. It's obnoxiously loud. You're such an idiot.
Is that better?
Yeah, right there is good.
Okay.
But yeah, I was I bet it cracked a while ago and it just broke off. So I got like a half a crown in my mouth right now. What you gonna do, man?
You need a crown.
It's these stupid freaking shitty ones that they put in your mouth nowadays. You can't do anything out of metal anymore.
I had the crowns I had when, as a kid. The well, not crowns, but the fillings.
Yeah.
None of them ever came out. Nothing.
I still got a couple fillings from when I was a kid because, as I was telling Justin, like when they put these crowns in, he did a couple fillings to get the metal out on this side. So I have no metal on this side, but I still have some over here. And he's like, "Well, we should get that out too." And I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "Well, 'cause it's not good to have the metal in your mouth." It's like, "But it's not bugging me." Oh yeah, but you know it leaks when you drink coffee. Blah blah blah. Every other dentist before that dude is like, I'm like, should we? I would ask, like, should I get this shit out of my mouth, this metal? They're like, is it bugging you? And I'm like, no. Like, leave it alone.
So my dentist said, he's like, there's no reason.
Yeah.
And well, the one that he did here, like almost like every fucking 3 years, is it has to be redone.
Mm.
The thing's like coming out.
Well, with these crowns though now, whatever they are, porcelain or whatever, then I do research on them. They're only supposed to last like 7 or 8 years at most. And that's probably been about 7 years since you put all these fucking crowns in my mouth. So what are you gonna tell me? I need 5 new crowns?
Too many dicks.
Yeah.
There are 17 dead, 24 wounded in school shooting in Russia.
I don't understand. The citizens are not allowed to own guns.
They're
How could
always
that
trying
be?
to compete with us. Fucking Jesus. Now we have to one-up them again.
Yeah, I mean, so like you talk about gun laws, gun bans, and all this stuff. I mean, people get to the point they want to kill, they want to murder, they're going to murder.
They're gonna find a way.
Yeah.
Evil's evil. It's just the way it is.
Like a felon, this felon on the Big Island in Hawaii. The cops, I don't know what he did, but convicted felon. They found something like 16 guns in his house, something like that. Rifles and whatnot. He's a felon. He's not supposed to have them.
Who's not supposed to have them? Yeah.
Gun laws, right?
So this week in the court case where we convicted this guy, just a mere suggestion of a gun got him guilty on some charges. Menacing. There was no gun. There was no gun involved. But and then yeah, he got 4 counts of aggravated robbery, 5 counts of menacing, 5 counts of conspiracy to commit menacing, or sorry, 1 count of that, 1 count of robbery, a conspiracy to commit robbery, and 1 theft charge. And when we talked to the judge after the fact, he's like, well, It's not this guy's first merry-go-round. His next trial starts next week. It's like, holy shit, really? Because it was a string of bank robberies.
He's not in the shot.
So, anyway, the judge is saying probably in his case he'll get 10 years for each of those aggravated.
That's it?
That's 40 years just in the aggravated robbery.
Yeah, but he'll do them
charges.
concurrently, probably.
So, well, then that could
Well,
be
for
it
each
too.
cause,
But
you
I
know.
mean, if you think, all right, let's say like this court case right here is 50 freaking years at least. All right, so
All right, you guys want to start?
yeah, each bank robbery though is 50 years, and we know probably did about the 5 that I saw. I mean, come on, man.
But that's what they get for charging me all those ATM fees.
Well, I'll say this too about that shitty ass bank in Fountain, Colorado. I would not put my money in that bank, and the only reason I say that is because their
You don't have any?
camera, that too, but their camera system is fuzzy. There's no freaking guard at the door. They don't even have bait bills. So if someone robs, and then they got a database.
Holy shit. So we're watching Set It Off this weekend and we're going?
What's that?
We're watching Set It Off and then we're going?
What do you mean?
You're so not hip. Queen Latifah.
Oh no, I don't listen to Queen Latifah.
No, it was an old movie from the 90s.
There's a dog taking a shit right there. You see?
Yeah. And oddly enough, it resembles your marriage.
All right.
That's our broken retriever.
You guys ready?
What is the 20th anniversary? Is it dog shit? You better run out while it's still warm.
I remember the fifth anniversary was wood. The traditional gift was wood.
You're like, that stopped years ago. Now it's just driftwood.
I don't know. I think we're coming up on silver, so I think silver 25.
I thought that was 50.
50 is gold.
Gold, 50.
Oh, 50's gold. What's 100 then? Platinum?
I don't know. We can look it up. I got a computer right fucking here.
I don't know.
It's like, I'm not making it.
Well, yeah.
You guys ready? We're like,
Let's fucking do it.
Are you gonna? Did you want to fire it off, or you just want to go right into
Okay.
the bullshit?
5, 4,